The Cleveland Cavaliers are 8-2 to start the season, and they've only had Darius Garland for 4 of those games. How are they doing this? Well, for the most part, it's Donovan Mitchell. Right now, he's playing on a whole nother plane of existence, bro. 31 points a game, 6 assists, with 50, 45, 86 shooting splits. And if you're not watching Cleveland Cavaliers basketball, bro, it's a joy to watch. Let me show you. We all know Donovan Mitchell for his scoring prowess. Like, bruh's really one of the best shooters in the league. As for proof, through 9 games, he's shooting damn near 50% from the three-point line on 9 attempts a game. 9 attempts a game, bro. And the gravity that he attracts from threes like these
is a stud. Mitchell, sidestep 3. Talk about studs. 22 for Donovan Mitchell.
See Grimes still not playing tonight. Mitchell trying to draw a foul. He puts it in and the foul.
His first action this season as Mitchell stays hot.
Mitchell checked by Wagner. Steps back, fires a contested 3, and knocks it down.
That brings up the level of the defense because of this. And like, he just hits some crazy, like, bat threes. It's just like, bro, there's nothing you can really do with that, bro. And to put the cherry on top of that, he can also beat his man off the bounce in one-on-one situations. And good fucking luck staying in front of that guy, man. Good fucking luck. Look at the animations that bro has equipped.
Gotta move.
Allen splits a double. Mitchell, I should say, puts it up and in.
Up one. Jaylen Brown, 24 points. He averages 25 per game. There's Mitchell.
Mitchell finds the basket. Mitchell to the basket for 2. Man, he is
coming off the Euro. Mitchell spins inside for the slam. Donovan Mitchell with another highlight play.
That kind of stuff breaks defenses. The shooting range and proficiency is great, and that opens up the paint for a guy who's a great slasher too. It's not too many guards in the league that are doing these kinds of things, bro. They're really not. Next to the scoring for Donovan, he's displayed the ability to be a distributor and a guy who can create for others off the strength of his scoring arsenal. He's making some really good reads off of the catch on fast breaks and when attacking the rim too. This is something that has grown in Donovan's game over the past few seasons if you've really been watching, but it seems to have hit an all-time high right now.
Conversation to that effect as they came back down the floor. Mitchell, kick. Oh, Kevin Love's been really red hot from 3.
Shot clock down to 5. Mitchell slings one over to Osman. He knocks it down.
Kicks it back up top. Wide open is Wade. Can attack or make a play.
That was just outside the paint. LeVert for 3.
Now flipping it over to the defensive end of the floor, he's shown some flashes of good on-ball defense and some defense off screens, right? There's still some skepticism in my mind about whether the defense is going to sustain itself, but for right now, I'm going to take it for face value because pre-league, Donovan Mitchell was great defensively. Shout out to Don, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unguardable. You and me, unguardable. Through 9 games, Shai is averaging 30 points, 4 rebounds, and just a hair under 6 assists a game while shooting 53% from the field. Not too good from the 3 with 30.4%. And he's only missed 2 free throws on 64 attempts. And in the OKC Thunder before this, last 3 games were on a 4-game winning streak with 2 wins over the Clippers and an OT win over Luka and the Mavs. But a huge part of the Thunder's success has been Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So let's take a look at what makes Shai such a great and unguardable player. First is pace and positioning. Shai is one of the more unorthodox players who handle the ball a ton in the NBA, and he plays at his own pace, and his movements, in a word, would be funky. He blends the ability to slow himself down and then get into the next move really explosively, and the slow move opens up the defender and gets him relaxed a little bit, and then boom, next move is there. And he's already a bigger guard, so once he gets a step, it's really hard for a lot of guys to recover and try to get a stop.
Now 2 for 9. See Shai,
Just spun right away. Zubac, hand in the face, and Shea shows that.
William got one. OKC by 5. Little leaning.
They try to drive. Pulls up again. And
Once Shea beats his defender, he just lives at the rim, bro. Like, he got a house, he got a car, 3-car garage. Everything is at the rim, bro. He is a paint pillager, bro. Last season, he shot 48% from the rim. Like, and this year it's no different, bro. The dexterity at the rim is only comparable to a few players in the league, like Kyrie and Ja. But he does it with a lot of patience, and he uses his angles really well. And it's more akin to somebody like Kyrie than Ja in that aspect. Moving out a little bit, Shea has shown off the ability to be able to be manipulative in the in-between game, hitting a myriad of pull-ups and floaters in the mid-range area. And if he doesn't have a counter to everything else that he does, he turns defenders into popcorn in the mid-range area. Just boop, right by you, layup. It's crazy.
Rebounder. Now Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter trying to hang with him. And that's a hell of a play.
Leonard just wore out the inside. Little inside-outside game is Jang. Way flat on the 3. Trying to save it. So much size with that 7'2" frame. Much like his dad, who is a Thunder basketball here on Valley Sports Oklahoma. SGA trying to go at Zubac. So much efficiency the other night. Picks up right where he.
So how does it feel to be with Quavo and Lil Yachty and all those type of guys? Bobo
is back, baby. Bobo is getting minutes for the Orlando Magic, and in his last few outings, he's been very, very productive. And with the Orlando Magic's extra large lineup that they keep running out there with guys like Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., and Terrence Ross, and all these kind of guys, which is experimental to say the least, but with this lineup, he's playing really, really well. He's playing well off the guys on the floor who are real scoring threats, and he's just playing with great flow out there on the court. And outside of him doing some things that are like normal big man stuff, he's finally starting to do some of the things that we were expecting him to do when he was doing it in high school and college, like all the crazy shit. Like, look at this.
He looked to the Raptors just to say, I can't buy one here tonight. Look at Bowen, 7-2 down the lane. He scored.
Racing, Fox chasing.
Bull driving, scooping and scoring. Cross towards the Bull. 3-point shot. Drills it. And the whistle.
Swats that one away.
Well, he's one of those guys, you can almost dunk the ball when you go in there because he has such great timing.
And with all the injuries and the situations that he's been in since he got in the league, and now being in Orlando and seeming like he's playing well for at least just this stretch, this is a great thing to see for all NBA fans. And speaking of being back, Dennis Smith Jr. is back too, baby. And I'm happy for him, man. It seemed like Dennis Smith Jr. never really got a fair shake in the league after year 1 with the Mavericks, and him being on the cusp of being out of the NBA, he's making himself into a rotational piece for the Charlotte Hornets. Starting in the place of LaMelo Ball, DSJ is averaging 9 and 6 a game on fairly efficient shooting splits. And on the defensive end of the floor, he's been a playmaker too. Let's take a shallow dive into what's made him so successful. What jumps off the page to me is the fact that Dennis is shooting 57% at the rim. He's doing it in multiple ways: cuts, drives off the bounce, and the off-ball screening actions. And the kind of athlete that DSJ is, it's not a surprise that he's fairly efficient at the rim. DSJ has also been a good distributor, and man, some of these passes have just been so impressive, and the reads have been impressive. I'm just going to leave the passes here with you just to watch them. Enjoy.
Yeah, by the official closest to Charlotte's bench.
Wow, okay. Just when you think you know, here's K.O. Oubre.
Games to try to combat his habit of not using them so late, but probably don't want to use it there in the second quarter of the game. Oubre.
Jordan Goodwin guarding Dennis Smith. Nick Richards on 3. Swings it. Washington